This is the top of my piano, which I don't play very well. This is, look at the things that are here. There's a little one made of hexagons. There's a superior, a bigger version anyway of this somewhere else where you can see all the lines of sight. This is like nothing much really, just a really obvious thing. This is a cool thing, and that has its own video. This is all the balls I've made over the years. Well, some of them. It's a bit novel. It's big balls. This is just a dodecahedron based thing. These are kind of interesting. They're little oval, I don't know if oval's quite the right word for it, shaped things, different ones. Oh, there's some, that's a thing that's already got its own tutorial somewhere else, and that's got a kind of a tutorial but not in video on my Flickr page. That's quite an interesting little tetrahedron shaped thing. And this is using up my old balls. Oh, it's got a mess on top of it. I didn't even know that mess was there. It's based on hexagons that intersect. If you can see the hexagon shapes, but overall hexagon shape, there's just lots of them. And that's something that's got its own tutorial somewhere, or at least a photo in Flickr that sort of illustrates it. And here are some cubes, some new cubes I made. Slightly different. That's a hexagon section inside there. You can't really see in very well. This is the bigger version of that other hexagon one. You can see there's about 1 million lines of sight possible through it. It's very good like that. And some good views like that. The individual hexagons share an edge. So those 4 magnets there are shared by this hexagon and this hexagon, and the inner faces are shared by, like if you think of that as a hexagon block, then that's one and that's one there. They share a face inside. Oh, and that was a little thing I made. That's got its own little video I think somewhere. These are just solid things. Not that interesting. These are the ones I leave on display at home at the moment. This is interesting. That's very similar in concept to the original cube I made. That one there. But using bigger rings, I think that could actually even sustain a larger ring size again, which I may get to in due course. It's sort of wobbly, but it's strong enough. That's really nothing. That's another one in progress, a slightly different system to make it. I don't think it'll stand up by itself, unfortunately, so it might never get finished. It's even more wobbly than the other ones. So that's a torus, square section. I mean, if you cut through it, Here that would be you'd be looking at a square. That was just nothing really, it's just playing. That's made out of squares. So probably another example of something good that can be made out of squares. That's like, just another dodecahedron based shape. It sort of squashes on the bottom, but you can lift it up and it comes back. This was to show somebody you could make cool things out of squares. These are interesting. This is a star ball. There's a whole instructional video on this, but roughly there's a 5-loop star in there, 5-loop in the middle, pentagon, and then there's kind of squares everywhere. There's 3 of those join here, and the other corners join into the pentagons. These have no instructional videos anyway, but they're very similar to this one, just slightly different. Things opened up. See, that's got a 10 ring instead of a 5 ring, and these are the squares. They're opened up differently. Similar story with this one. And there's only this thing. This was just a bit of fun, really. Fairly obvious thing. And there you have it. That's my display case.